Morehead State head tennis coach Kevin Fulton joins us on MSUEagles.com today. Coach, both of your men's and women's teams have started this 2012 season. Let's first start off with the men. You had a grueling triple header last weekend up at Michigan State. Just talk about what you saw from your team. You come out of it 1-2, but you start off the year with a big win against a really strong Bradley team.
Yeah, Bradley was a 15-game winner last year and finished in the top 4 in the Missouri Valley, which is traditionally a very good tennis conference. Guys came out, played very well. I was particularly impressed with Sevi Day's performance. He played a kid that we actually recruited here who was a top 300 kid in the world, and Sevi, for the most part, pretty easily dismantled the kid. Doubles in that first match was phenomenal. I felt like overall that was a very convincing 5-2 victory. We then turned around and played 10 minutes later, Wright State, and to be honest, I felt like our conditioning kind of cost us a little bit. We looked a little sluggish, and then obviously against Michigan State, they're a top 50 team in the country, and we were kind of dead at the end of the day. 3 matches back to back to back is always tough. I put that together to see what we had early, to kind of give them an idea. If you want to win this conference, you have to play a lot of times 3 days in a row. So this was a good test, and I feel very good about where we're going this season with these kids we have. I think getting the addition of Kevin Deligny to this guy's team will make a big boost. It'll make a big impact, not only in singles but in doubles as well, as Kevin's a very accomplished singles and doubles player.
You had the 3 matches in a row on a Saturday, and then you had a couple of weeks off, about 15 days before your next match this coming weekend at Middle Tennessee State. What are some advantages, and then what are some disadvantages to playing several matches right in a row to start the season, but then having a couple weeks off?
I think a big advantage is you kind of get to see what you got, and then you can kind of curtail practice plans to some of the weaknesses that you felt your team had. I left that weekend with a lot of positives in our team. So these last 15 days, we've been working on conditioning quite a bit, working on some double stuff, and making sure this overall that people know the game plan going into the match. Disadvantage of it is sometimes you kind of get a little rusty. I think that you see that in all sports. But we've been keeping practice very fresh, trying to do a lot of different things in practice each day to kind of keep it not monotonous, so they're not doing the same thing again and again. So I feel like this 2 weeks of us getting to work, you'll see a huge difference. Middle Tennessee, who we're playing this weekend on the men's side, is the Sun Belt, the returning Sun Belt champion. They've got several guys back from that squad and a bunch of new guys that I know that Jimmy down there has done a great job bringing some good players in. I'm very excited to see where we stand right now. I think that the followers of us on the web will see over the course of this next couple months the improvement in our team, and I feel like this is a great team. I've been very happy with what I've seen so far from the fall through right now.
On the girls' side, the women start off with pretty much thrown into the fire against Kentucky and Louisville. If the state's probably top 2 teams, if not, in the region and in the country. A couple of 7-0 losses, but I think you probably got to evaluate your team, and there's nothing, like putting them right into the thick of things against some very good competition.
Absolutely. The one thing you can't look at an overall score in tennis when you see 7-0, you need to look at individual matches, and even within individual matches, if you're not there to see the games, the growth in our team from Louisville to the Kentucky match was a 180 turn. Anybody that came out to that UK Morehead match, which we had several fans come down and support the team, which I was very excited about, noticed a huge growth in the team. Alex Young played outstanding against Kentucky. She rebounded well from not a bad showing, but what particularly looked like a bad loss for Rebecca Shine, a girl that's ranked 110 in the country. Alexis Garrett, I moved her up in the lineup. I wanted to challenge her a little bit, and she stepped up. She lost first set 6-2, I think, or 6-1 against the girl from UK, then turned around and won the second set, and actually had opportunities to win the third set, even though the score was 6-2 in the third. Victoria Cran and Jessica Montemayor are every day getting a little bit better. And I was particularly proud of the effort that Brooke Helms has shown this spring. She played exceptionally well at Louisville and continued to play through doubles and just had a little hiccup in singles. I'm looking forward to this weekend. We got IUPUI on Friday. We turn around and play West Virginia on Saturday and Duquesne on Sunday. All three of those teams are very solid teams, and we're going to kind of see where we stand. I feel like we're playing a little bit better every time we're out there.
Coach, good luck with both your teams, and we'll talk to you later on in the season.
Thanks, Matt.